Alright, are we recording? Yes. So, I just got done with my meeting with the authorities. Actually, no. Nothing bad. It's all good. It was all good. Had to stop by and get my wristbands for the Dakota Thunder Run. The last, most crucial, most important step of the process. Now, obviously, you're seeing this video way late in the game. Honestly, where I'm sitting at with videos right now, we are at the... You're probably watching this thing in November, for God's sakes. But obviously, you put on a run with 200 people that's got to go down roads and be escorted by police, and not only the South Dakota Highway Patrol, but also is going to go through 3 municipalities. The 3 municipalities of course, Rapid City, the big one of all of them, the biggest city of all of them, and then of course Sturgis, because we're coming to Sturgis, and obviously also our friends in Box Elder, because that is where Ellsworth Air Force Base is, right beside is Box Elder. So coordinating 3 police agencies, not to mention the South Dakota Department of Transportation and all that stuff. Well, it takes some time and work, and it takes some energy, and you got to put in permits, and you know, you gotta do all the homework. You can't just throw together a run of 200 bikes and say, all right, we're coming. Don't work that way. So our state limits us to 200 bikes or vehicles in general. So a full sellout usually is about, well, this year would be 198, because we're going to have 2 4-wheelers that are joining the foray. So, yeah. Alright, let's see if I can make a left-hand turn on the frickin' junction. This should be fun. Wish me luck. Wish me luck, guys. Well, you get a stoplight there, you're doing good. Get these 3 guys to go by, will be even better. Get these 3 guys out of the way, will be super good. And we're just gonna cheat a little bit, and there we go. Anyways, so yeah, that takes some time, that takes some energy, so that's what we were doing this morning. But we finally got the final, most important piece of our trip ready to go, so that is good news. And I tell you, you can come in tomorrow, but you're not going to see us till November. So next year's run, we'll probably put the date on here. It's always Tuesday of Rally, always in conjunction with Military Appreciation Day at Sturgis. Sign up is always at the South Dakota Air and Space Museum, and so join us there. Also, you got to be able to get on DoD installation, as in you have a DoD ID card. If you do not have a DoD ID card, you need to find a friend who has a DoD ID card and that is willing to sponsor you so you can get into the event. Or not the event, but get onto the airbase. Alright, let's take a shortcut here. So, what do we want to talk about today real quick? Well, so this is kind of a, this is going to be a, I guess, you know, the locals' approach to Sturgis. And it's very much a mixed bag. So you have the, so as far as the city of Sturgis goes, there's 2 very big camps. So you have the camp that owns the apartments and the rentals and all that stuff, and I would say for the most part, overwhelmingly, their response is good. Because they're renting out their house, they're renting out their yard, they're probably making something off it. So I would say their response is probably good. But then you got the ones that can't stand it. And these are the ones that, and some of those same tenants rent to these same people that they'll kick them out for rally because their rental agreement says you're going to pay the stupid rally price for your $800 apartment. Well, you're going to have to pay $2,500 or $3,000 or whatever, so you can stay there in August. And most of them are like, yeah, I can't afford that. So it's a move out. And I could tell you that most of them can't stand it. They, you know, they're the ones that don't get to get out of town. They're the ones that got to deal with the whole, you know, they got, because they still got to go get through their jobs and all that stuff. So they were very much on the, very much hated camp. Although for the most part, most people live in Sturgis, and I know we live in Sturgis. We just kind of found a way, because here's the thing, it isn't going anywhere. 2020 should have taught everybody that. Like, if that was the year that rally wasn't going to happen, that would have been the year. And frankly, that's just not how it goes. Oh, yep, I didn't go far enough on my block here. I didn't go to the right block here. That's all right. Tree in the middle of the road. I always thought that was kind of interesting. Actually, they got 2 trees in the middle of the road here. I always thought that was interesting. So yeah, it's very much a mixed bag. And honestly, if you're one of those who's like, well, why don't they blah blah blah, well, here's the deal. With a lot of people brings a lot of bullshit and stupid crap. Like, I couldn't count the number of times I walked out my apartment and, oh good, there's a latrine there, or there's a porta potty there, but oh good, awesome, the friendly biker is taking a piss right beside it, because we wouldn't want to go through the trouble of walking into a porta potty. And mind you, the porta potties are all green and empty. It's just dude being a dumbass. Granted, the city of Sturgis will reward you for that with a ticket that you must pay, or else you go to jail. But you know, it's crap like that. It's you know, first few days weren't so bad, but hell, by the end of the week, you're just so sick and you're so tired of dealing with all the bullshit and dealing with the bikers and all the noise. And you know what? It wears on you. It just does. It just does. It wears on you. So that's why you get some of the attitudes. Now, you get outside of the area of like Sturgis, and well, you know, and it's very, I'd say it's pretty negative actually. I mean, the ones that got to be for it are for it, but you hear a lot of people that that really are very much against it. They just can't stand it. They hate it. They're the ones complaining like how bad the rally is in Rapid City, but you know, they've never actually lived through a real rally because they don't live in Sturgis, and you know, all that crap. So but once again, it kind of just the way it is. And then you got the ones who are, all they do all year is they ride, and all they do all year is bitch about the rally and how bad it is and how stupid it is and blah blah blah. And yet somehow you see them here all the time during rally, hanging out, having fun. Like, you know, they'll complain about it all day, but then they'll come out and, you know, they'll basically waste their day, you know, spend all their time here partying, having fun, but you know, probably still complaining about it. Oh. By the way, that's where I used to live, was that apartment right there. Yep, this is the apartment I used to live in. So, and there was the old broken spoke there, and they used to put porta potties right there. And like I said, it was kind of fucking ridiculous. Okay, is this free parking or is this good question. You know what? Because I got to get some lunch here, so that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, actually, you know what, it's not quite 11 o'clock yet. Let's take another loop. Let's talk about it some more. Yeah, so I changed my mind. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so you got them that just, you know, whatever, they got an attitude. That's the way it is. That's just how they are, you know. It's all good, whatever. Well, I get, you know, I hate to say it's all good, but you know, you just gonna have to deal with those attitudes. But yeah, you get the ones that are up here and they bitch about it all the time, but they're always the ones up here partying and going to concerts and everything else. So, you know, I feel like they're kind of a secret enjoy it. But what's that guy doing? Okay, I think they secretly enjoy it. It's just they're afraid to admit it. I'll be honest with you, yeah, there's a lot about the rally I can't stand. There's a lot about the rally I freaking hate. But I tell you what, there's a lot about the rally I do enjoy. And I ain't afraid to come up here and enjoy it and tell people I enjoy it and all that stuff. And, you know, to be fair, it's partly because I'm a content creator and, well, I guess a semi-pro content creator. No, semi-pro. Semi-novice content creator. Let's go with the right term. I'm a semi-novice content creator. As in, I'm not very good. But, you know. So, you know, it's kind of be bad on me to be a motorcycle rider and not at least try to come join Sturgis, because there is something for every rider here at Sturgis, I think. Every single type of rider can enjoy this. I mean, even BMW riders can enjoy the rally, because we have one of the best coffee shops in kind of, I'd say, the area, probably in the country, called Sturgis Coffee. So, yeah, the BMW guy can enjoy their coffee shop. So, there's lots of good, like I said, there's a lot of crap, but there's also a lot of good stuff that, you know, is fine. But, it is what it is. So yeah, that's kind of the local perspective of rally. But, alright, so here's my perspective. I'm already talked about it, but we're going to talk about it just a little bit more. As far as rally goes, like I said before, it's something that's not going away. It's not going to go anywhere. Go. You act like you go and then you stop. Like I said, rally is not going anywhere. It's not going away. Oh yeah, I think we got a photo coming up at 11. So, like I've said time and time again, you know what? Find something you like about it and enjoy it. Go enjoy it. Just go enjoy it and have a good time. This will take advantage. This will take advantage of it. I mean, let's be honest. And I feel like locals don't, especially local motorcyclists, don't understand just how, and I think most of them do, but some of them, there's the closet ones that just, I don't know, whatever. They just, the thing about it is we are the center of the motorcycle universe right now. Us here in South Dakota, little tiny freaking South Dakota that frankly doesn't matter. Because let's be honest, in a grand scheme of things, South Dakota does not matter. We don't. We have 3 electoral votes. They're solidly in the red. We are not a swing state, and in the end, like I said, it's 3 electoral votes. There's not much for factories here, and blah blah blah. I mean, and even so, no one cares about the farmers and agriculture. So, you know, that eliminates that. You know, our biggest export, which is ag. So yeah, that's it. That's all she wrote for us. But, you know, like I said, for 10 days out of the year, this is the center of the universe. Anybody who's ever been interested about motorcycles knows about Sturgis. I'd make the argument most people who, you know, especially people in this country that are at least 30 years old, they know exactly where Sturgis is, whether they ride or not. They know exactly where it is because, well, the early 2000s, good God, we were bombarded with Sturgis. Absolutely bombarded. Everything was Sturgis, Sturgis, Sturgis. And even in the late 90s, my first kind of exposure to Sturgis was back when I was a WWE fan. I think it was not WWE. WCW fan. This is back in the 90s when, you know, they had the NWO thing going, and what are you doing, dude? Like, good God. We're gonna go this way. Oh. It's kind of just like walking into Walmart. Everybody and their dog's got to stand in front of the flipping door and talk. Alrighty. Alright, I probably should go get in line for the burrito place. Which, by the way, best food in Sturgis is Sweeto Burrito by far. You can still get a really good burrito for $14. And let me tell you, you're not going to get that down on Main Street. You get like a crappy piece of chicken and some really shitty fries for 35 bucks. So, but anyways, yeah, my first exposure to it was during the WCW days back in the 90s, and when you had, I think it was Hog Wild, they always did it down here, and yeah, WWE, they thought it, all the wrestling people think it was the dumbest thing ever. But you know what, for like me, that's really kind of was my first, I mean, we kind of knew it was going on growing up on the other side of the state, but it was usually just a little blurb on the news. But I remember them, they talk about Sturgis and the rally, and you talk about Sturgis, the rally, motorcycles, you know, and all the craziness, you know, all that fun stuff. And so that was the first time I heard about it. But then, like I said, in the early 2000s, I mean, it just exploded. Like, Sturgis was where everything was at. And granted, I don't think it's as big of a deal as it once was, but still, it's still, as far as motorcycling goes, it is. We are the center of the universe. There are so many motor vloggers right now that are here in town that are motor vlogging, you know. Her Two Wheels, Ride to Food with Stacy Wilt, and Her Two Wheels with Jess, and Full Throttle Hog is here, and you know, there's so many people that are here, and they're here for one reason, because this is the biggest, this rally's the granddaddy of them all. Sorry Lacona, sorry Daytona, but we just are. And I'm very partial because I'm a local, but in the end, that's how it is. So, but yeah, anyways, I think I'm gonna cut this video short here. It kind of had a point, but it kind of didn't. And but anyways, I'm gonna get this GoPro off, gonna grab lunch, and we'll see you later. So once again, I'm Clutch from the Sodak Motorcycle Blog. You can go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to keep following the channel. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you dislike the video, hit the dislike button as well. You can set that bell notification icon to go off so you'll be alerted of new videos, but I'll make it quite easy for you. New videos come out every Thursday at 7 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time in North America. So it's pretty simple. Just you know, remember that schedule and you'll be fine. But anyways, I'm Clutch from the Sodak Motorcycle Blog, signing out from Sturgis.